Yeah, once again, I want to welcome everybody to the gallery here on Creepy Power Jam Radio. We rock with you on another Tuesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time right here on this station. So big up to everybody that's out there listening all throughout the world. Once again, make sure you download that Creepy Power Jam Radio app to your tablet as well as to your phone so you can keep it locked to the show and all the shows here on Creepy Power Jam Radio. So once again, we do appreciate everyone for joining us this evening as we will continue on with our show. Make sure you follow the gallery on Instagram, like our Facebook page, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. So also here, the number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So keep it locked. We're going to get right back into the music. But of course, I want to say happy birthday to everybody that's celebrating their birthday today. So I want to say happy birthday to none other than Sassy Hess. Saying happy birthday to Nadia James as well as to Keith Edwards. Saying happy birthday to Melissa Briggs as well as to Sonia Robinson. Saying happy birthday to Lincoln Calendar as well as to Sharon Jones. Saying happy birthday to Keith Miller as well as to Rudolph Barry. So once again, all of you that are out there that are celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Hopefully you enjoy your day. Have been enjoying your day. It's a cold, very cold day here in New York City. With the blast just came in basically out the blue, but we're here to warm y'all up this evening if you happen to be in this part of the world where it's cold. But everybody else in the Caribbean and around the world, we know that you're warm. So just want to get the vibes continuing to go and start off with Patrice Morel's song called Dance With You. You know, we spoke to her later a few weeks ago. And later on in the program, of course, you know, we have that health tip. Got quite a few things as well. She'll be speaking to George Prophet with the Looking Forward segment from last week. And of course, for the Looking Forward songs that we played last week, sure, you can still vote on our Twitter and YouTube channel for the gallery, DAGALLEOY. So you can vote there. And of course, a lot more in store for you this evening. So continue to keep it locked right here to the gallery here on Creepy Power Jam Radio. Thank you all for joining us here this evening. And big up to Gigi and the Gigi Show, who precedes the gallery every Tuesday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So big up to her. So once again, getting back into the music, thank you to all for joining us here on Creepy Power Jam Radio.
Oh gosh, man, your belly. I'm just a stranger in a crowded place. Me and me cooler and we did. Hoping to find someone with a familiar face so we could fit and celebrate. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to wind on a bumper. So let's be amazing, be fire blazing. With no care in the world, let me get on bad in here. I want you to charm on somebody now, hold on somebody now, keep them company. I want you to charm on somebody now, hold on somebody now, make them your family. Together let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up, we waist and done. Together let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up, we waist and done. Drunk or sober, I out from a culture, set up panorama again. On the road with you, man, jumping up to the soca. Must find a partner to play mass with me. This is not the time. Mash up the place and done. Then we walk up, we waist and done. What you do? Charm on somebody now, hold on somebody now, keep them company. I want you to charm on somebody now, hold on somebody now, make them your family. Together let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up, we waist and done. Let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up, we waist and madness. We all at the ground, yeah. We all in it down, yeah. We up at
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
Juve morning, everybody coming in. Eh, we ready to go, yeah. We gon' make them jump, we gon' make them turn up, we gon' make them whine, we gon' make them free up. It's the place of Bacchanal, in this street botanical, this carnival. I want you to find your way, everybody on stage. If you
Good night to you, Shireen. Welcome to the gallery. Pick up to everybody out there, the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app. Keeping it locked right now.
It's love we feeling. Look, everybody reveling. They're ready to go, yeah. We gon' make them jump. We gon' make them turn up. We gon' make them wine. We gon' make them free up. It's the place of Bacchanal. With a vibe so magical, this carnival. I want you to find your way. Everybody on stage, oh God, oh. If you're coming down from the mountain, oh God, oh. When we rhythm beats in him tongue, see me jumping on the savannah grass, the savannah grass. You could see it on when it does wave, oh Lord, oh. When the people tell you they cannot wait, oh God, oh. Feel the spirit jumping in tongue. We coming home, the savannah grass, the savannah grass.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
The blues they belting like they want to bust my head. No matter what they do, me I go bang to them. Way they get in on like they want to come for me. Soldier them come for me. Right now I'm feeling the tension, and it's too much to mention. They take up all my attention. Holy faith, of everything you accuse me, and all the times you abuse me, but now you cannot refuse me. Holy faith. I was born in a village. I learned my upbringing, where all was forgiven. So I'm in tune with my spirit. I was born as a warrior. My father was a stick fighter. So why is that no pushover? Now we're fighting back. They come out to bust my head. The blues they belting like they want to bust my head. No matter what they do, me I go bang to them. Way they get in like they want to come for me. So let them come for me. Tell them we don't afraid nobody. All of them who want confront with anywhere we go. We afraid no man and afraid no demon. Tell them we don't afraid nobody. All of them who want to stop. We tell them we don't afraid no woman, afraid no stick and afraid no demon. I say Olive. We go come out hard to fight them like we name total man. Olive. We go come out hard to fight them like we name total man. Tell them we don't afraid nobody. All them bad mind people, them who trying to stop we. See them with them big stick like they want paid with bloody. Hit them with powder, tell them all the stink and dirty. Yes, they call me inhuman, descendant of the blue one. Yeah. And this is my dominion. Holy faith. I have made preparation. I have faced tribulation. This is my decoration. Holy faith. In the deep bush where I come from. Serpents and scorpions just run when they see my right hand. Fearing them for destruction. Afraid of no man and no boy and no woman, no girl and no thing. Came here to battle and fight for my life while I'm hearing them sing. They come out to bust my head. The blues they belting like they want to bust my head. No matter what they do, me I go bang to them. Way they get in like they want to come for me. So tell them come for me. Tell them we don't afraid nobody. All of them who want confront with anywhere we go. We afraid no man and afraid no evil. Tell them we don't afraid nobody. All of them who want to stop. We tell them we don't afraid no woman, afraid no stick, afraid no demon. You see me, I's a man, love to play, love to jam. You see me, I's a man, I always happy once money in the hand, but I don't got no time for no worries. I don't got no time for no stress in my head. I'm on my mind, so I'm ready to go on the road. I come out to live my life, play a mass and live my life. I'm the happiest man alive. I come out to live my life, drink a rum and live my life. I'm the happiest man alive.
Once again, thank you all for joining us here in the gallery this evening, right here on Creepy Power Jam Radio. Good night to you, Bonita. Good night to you, Nancy, and everybody out there. On the check-in this evening, I'm going to have a question for you parents out there just in a little bit. In about 2 or 3 minutes, I just want to ask a question to all of you parents out there.
That's why we go live with life. Drink a rum and live with life. Pay a mass and live with life. The happiest people alive. That's why we go live with life. Jump around and live with life. Drink a rum and live with life. The happiest people alive. Somebody say, oh, 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 oh. Live me life. The happiest people. Just show me your worst behavior. Show me your worst behavior. Live me life. Show me your worst behavior. Stop the bacchanal. Party turn upside down. Beer bashment in tow. And the girls them whining down. Alcohol and me whining up on the ground. Out of all of me friend them. I cause the most problem. I come here to start the bacchanal and throw up me on them. I gotta wine for the girl them and create a problem. I'll be having bad and waving me on. Oh, I behave in the worst. I behave in the worst. I behave in the worst. I behave in the. Them not bad like skinny for me no size the worst. I behave in the worst. I behave in the worst. I behave in the. Now everybody jump up and show me your worst behavior. Jump up with your worst behavior. Wind up with your worst behavior. Jump up with your worst behavior. And strong from overload, boy. So just show me the hand them, and then we create a problem. So come there we start the bacchanal and show up we hand them. I wanna see all of the girl them start to wine pon the man them. We behaving bad and waving me rag, boy. I behave in the worst. I behave in the worst. I behave in the worst. I behave in the. Them not bad like skinny for me no size the worst. I behave in the worst. I behave in the worst. I behave in the. Now everybody jump up and show me your worst behavior. Jump up with your worst behavior. Wind up with your worst behavior. Jump up with your worst behavior. Down the road, worst behavior. Wind up with your worst behavior. Jump up, show me worst behavior. Wind up with your worst behavior.
Once again, you're tuned into the gallery here on Creepy Power Jam Radio. Thanking you all for joining us this evening. Number for the studio here at Creepy Power Jam Radio is 718-393-5385. Over the weekend, Amari Stoudemire, he is a former NBA player, Phoenix Suns, New York Knicks. Then he became a coach for the Brooklyn Nets after retiring from the NBA. And then he retired from that coaching job, prior to the season, prior to this season that just started. And he was, I guess, after that, went to school, or probably during the time went back to school. He just received a degree over the weekend. But also over the weekend, he was charged with assault. He was charged with hitting his daughter. So he said that the reason why he hit his daughter because when the police came and the police were called in the situation, and he hit her in the face, with some blood dripping in the face somewhere, and he basically said that he did that because his daughter was disrespectful. He has a teenage daughter. He actually had 2 teenage daughters. It hasn't been reported which one of the 2 he hit. One age 17, the other age 14. But he basically said that his daughter was being disrespectful to him, and that's why he hit her for talking back. We're in an age where, of course, we got to be mindful of child abuse. Of course, the extremes that people do go to when dealing with children, their own children, other people's children. So we are mindful of child abuse. But we're also in an age where it is frowned upon to actually discipline your children with any type of physicality. Of course, those in the Caribbean that grew up, discipline comes with various degrees of physicality. But once again, in this age, that is something that's frowned upon. But once again, getting back to Amari Stoudemire, he's charged now with assault for hitting his daughter. And once again, he mentioned, because she was disrespectful, she was lying, talking back, various things. So to you parents out there, what is the line and what is thin or thick when it comes to disciplining your children? Are we no longer, are we no longer in this time period allowed to discipline children, whether it's the rod, the belt, etc.? And if not, what are the alternatives, in terms of disciplining children? Because, something like that, probably ages ago, he wouldn't be charged with assault. Definitely, like I mentioned in the Caribbean, parent disciplining a child wouldn't be charged with assault. So, what is the line, that should not be crossed when it comes to disciplining your children? And, when your children are, being disrespectful and getting in your face and lying on different types of things, what are the parameters, that can be done nowadays? And also, bearing in mind, once again, in the U.S., once you cross certain lines, or probably cross any line whatsoever, as Amari Stoudemire has found it himself, that, he's now charged with assault for his daughter. But, no sign of apology. He explained exactly, the reason why he did it. There's been, various celebrities in times past that have been under fire for the way they've disciplined their children. Master P and his son, Romeo, he didn't assault him, but they've been over the weekend as well going through a public social media back and forth. Romeo disrespecting his father, Master P. So at what point, in this age, is it going to be to where, or what are the means for children not to disrespect their parents? And what lines cannot be crossed? And what are the things that can be done if it's not going to be a physical thing, in terms of beating, for discipline? What are the things that you as parents can do or cannot do, especially in this time? So once again, just, put it out in the chat, the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app chat, or call us up 718-393-5385. You can also put it in the YouTube and Facebook chat as well. What are your thoughts when it comes to beating children, disciplining your children physically? Let us know. And good night to you, Hazel. Welcome to the gallery.
I don't care what nobody say. Every carnival I done day. Plus I know all artists and only mass minds. Them say I'm mad and I'm bad. I'm telling you where I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I's a Trini, Popo Trini. Cause they know about Trini does look. And they like how Trini does cook. And they like to hear Trini talk. And they like Trini woman walk. And we make good company. Yeah, and we make good company. And we make good company. See me done. We don't dictate all the pace, partner. We just represent for we Soca.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
We just represent for we Soca. Them say we mad and we bad. I'm telling you, where we from? We're from Trinidad and Tobago. I's a Trini, Popo Trini. Oh, cause they love how Trini does look. And they like how Trini does cook. And they like to hear Trini talk. And they love Trini woman walk. And we make a company.
Carnival we going so and so and so. Carnival we going so and so. Uptown, downtown and so and so. Now then he's locked down we going so and so. Me tell ya and so and so. Carnival we going so and so. Uptown, downtown and so and so. Now then he's locked down we going so and so. Up so where the party have vibes. Up so where the girl them have life. Up so where you pay for 2 stars, but the bartender come and give you about 5. Down so where the party can miss. Down so where the girl them look crisp. Down so where them girl waist roll like this, like wrist on a X-axis. If I have to pay, I mean name on a list. Security they coulda look for cannabis. Who no see cannabis, me not have none of this. Pop up actually walk, I may have some of this. Give me both with ties and give me a cup of this. When everybody come, who no want some of this. See the girl them a psst, the woman them a kiss. The girl them a aim and they never gonna miss. I am not nostalgic.
So we're going to read off this comment from Hazel. Can discipline, no, should we say saying discipline can be without, or you can discipline without being physical. He could have taken away her phone, not let her go out with her friends, to the mall, etc. Depending on her age, withhold her allowance. So Hazel's given some of the alternatives when it comes to disciplining children. And just to add to that, Hazel, so if that does not work, then what's the next, if anything, what is the next step? So once again, for those that are tuning in, we're talking about disciplining children. Of course, you know, every generation gets more and more disrespectful to parents. You might see, you know, various children in the mall, as we just mentioned, where they're snatching stuff from their parents, talking back, yelling, screaming, hitting, cursing, doing various types of things in public to parents, things in private in the home as well. So what are the methods of disciplining children? Because once again, it's frowned upon to, you know, take out that belt, that good old belt that used to work years ago. So just asking all you parents out there, you know, do you beat your children? Of course, you know, we're not talking about child abuse, but do you beat your children? You know, is it good? Is it bad? So that's the things we talk about here this evening. Once again on Creeper Howard Jam Radio. You can call us up also 718-393-5385.
Up so where the party have vibes. Up so where the girl them have life. Up so where you pay for 2 stars, but the bartender come and give you about 5. Down so where the party can miss. Down so where the girl them look crisp. Down so where them girl waist roll like this, like wrist on a X-axis. Big up the friends on Ustream. I hope tonight you get the view clean. Everybody on the red, on the blue team. We shoot this like if it was a blue screen. Y'all in the studio all night, lyrics shooting mouth like it's M16. I tell them it's no editing, cause I went to keep me lyrics. Carnival we going so hard. I ain't got no worries, I ain't got no stress, cause drinking is the best. Carnival come again. I ain't got no worries, I ain't got no stress.
So Hazel says send them to boot camp. Now, boot camp might be actually more traumatic, possibly more physical than you as a parent can get, though. And good night to you, Ekansi. Welcome to the gallery.
Come to my shop, the show. Carnival come again. I ain't got no worries, I ain't got no stress. I whining to impress. Oh gosh, I jump again. I ain't got no worries, I ain't got no stress. Cause drinking is the best. I'm drinking up the rivers, whining on some divas. Touch the gal them on me, make them hot just like a fever. Cross cut punching, anything but drinking. See me in the club, then I must jump something. Carnival time, man, you know it's a fun thing. So you better leave me alone when you see me in the van. I'm jumping and I'm waving up my hand. I want for you to know I'm winding down low. Cause legs and young image come to my shop, the show. Carnival come again. I ain't got no worries, I ain't got no stress. I'm winding to impress. Oh gosh, I jump again. I ain't got no worries, I ain't got no stress. Cause drinking is the best.
Me not living not till me I'm done. I'm not tipping not till me I'm gone. I'm gonna drink from sun up till sundown. I don't care if the rain I come down. I'm feeling. Ha! With a punch in 3-0 brandy or some Johnny Walker. Pick up our drinkers in at this place right now. Ha! I got all and I get a wine while I'm drinking some fire.
me will drink until me fall over. Brandy and makeup all night, and I'm feeling nice, and I feel the right, The rhythm is have a vibe, I feel so alive. I'm going out of my mind, but it feels alright.
Me not living until me rum done. I'm not tipping until me rum gone.
I'm gonna drink from sun up to sundown. I don't care if the rain I come down. I'm feeling. Brandy or some Johnny Walker.
Drinking some firewater.
Once again, you're tuned into the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We're talking about discipline for children. You know, we were speaking about Omari's daughter Maya, and he's being charged for assault for hitting his daughter, and his reason is because she was disrespectful, lying, talking back, and various other things. So that's what he said. That's what's being reported. So we're talking about what are the methods of disciplining children today, because once again it is frowned upon to beat children. So what are other alternatives out there? So Hazel, along with saying sending her taking away the allowance, different things like that, taking away the phone. Then she said if that doesn't work, you could take them to boot camp or send them to boot camp. But if you have boots in your house, then I don't think you should have to send any of your children to boot camps. Your boots should be hard enough, if you know what I mean. But anyway, but once again, why should, once again, just put it out there, why should somebody else, you birth these children, especially your mothers, you carried them for 9 months, raised them, spent money on them, your fathers as well, spent money on them, taking care of them, raising them, changing diapers, feeding, all that stuff. And then they get disrespectful when they get older. How can you get them back in line? How can you stop them from being disrespectful? What are the methods of discipline that you can employ? Back in the days, of course, the belt, ironing cord, things like that used to work for some children. Children are not getting that today. So, Hazel mentioned that some kids just need some tough love. So what is the tough love that you're going to give them? So just once again, putting these questions out there for you to listen to the audience. You can call us up 718-393-5385 and put it out there in the chat as well. Let us know what you think about that. Once again, everybody out there on Facebook, thank you as well for joining us this evening. You can join in the discussion. And Carla's method of tough love is for them to get out there and make their own money. Good night to you, Queen. One love, Denise. Welcome to the gallery. Of course, we are getting to the close of our first hour of the show, so we got to get into the health tip for the day before we get into the commercial break. But we will be back where we will continue this discussion as well. So continue to keep it locked here to the gallery. Here's the health tip.
Paging Dr. BadMan.
So this week we're going to talk about folic acid, not to be confused with folate, even though both of them are forms of vitamin B9. 9. And one of the things that folic acid can do for you is it can help to maintain healthy cell growth. And it's also something that can benefit your mind for those. It also treats, dementia, Alzheimer's, and various things such as that. And for those that are diabetic or pre-diabetic, folic acid is one of those things that can help to maintain your blood sugar levels and for your cardiovascular health. Folic acid is something that can help to improve your heart health. And for your body as well, it can reduce inflammation, all types of pain, which in turn can prevent cancer. And for men, it can help to improve infertility, and for women, it can help to prevent birth defects. So that is folic acid, and that's this week's health tip from Dr. BadMan. I just want to ask Sean real quick before we get to the commercial break. We're talking about disciplining children and what are the methods that people can employ to discipline children. Now, Amari Stoudemire is in trouble now. He's in charge for assault for beating his daughter. He said she was disrespectful, lying. As Caribbean people, we are used to the belt, iron cord, all that stuff, but it's frowned upon in this day and age. So some of the people out there saying that send them to boot camp, take away their allowance, stuff like that. But I don't know if that's going to work.
I think it's... Listen, I'm from the
old school.
Yeah, you got to get that whipping, boy.
Yeah.
All right. I think. Listen, you're beating them to kill them now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But they deserve a little spanking here and there.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. Parents, y'all don't do what I tell y'all do. Okay. That's no way. I ain't want no trouble. All right.
All right.
But no, I mean, you got to put that serious face on and let your kids know how serious it is when they do certain things, and they get themselves in problems.
Right.
I mean. Sometimes, if you joke around with your kids, Benny, too much, you become like their friend.
Right.
It's not a good thing.
Right.
You have those serious moments. I'm not saying you can't, have some fun with your child.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when it comes to serious matters, let them know certain things you don't stand for and what they can't do. But putting your hands on them and beating them up and all that, not in America. At least not here. Guyana, Jamaica,
right.
Those places, the Caribbean people do it different.
Yeah.
Here, they call the cops on
right, that's what I said. So that's why he's in trouble right now.
Yeah, so don't do it. Don't do it, guys. All right? Don't do it.
That's coming from DJ Sean.
Yeah, man.
A parent, he got 12 tribes himself.
Yeah, man. I got a bunch of them, and sometimes But anyway.
Yes.
Thank you, baby.
All right. So once again, you can tune into the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We're gonna get to the commercial break real soon. So we thank you all for joining us this evening. Big up to DJ Sean real quick. Once again, we'll get back to the conversation later on in the show for all the parents out there.
Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We're ready to give you service that caters to all your business, events, promotions, and marketing needs with competitive pricing. You've tried the rest. Now consult the best. Caribbean Power Jam will assist you in determining which type of packages will best meet your needs. Contact Caribbean Power Jam at 347-425-8227. We're located at 169 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11212. Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
We are here for the Masquerade Ball.
It's the Boxing Day Masquerade Ball on December 26th.
Yes, kings and queens, it's the ever popular Masquerade Ball happening Monday, December 26th, the day after Christmas. Oh my God!
Going down on December 26th at the Elegant, 26 Bridge Street in Dumbo, Brooklyn.
We have to get into this party.
Get your tickets now at boxingdayball.eventbrite.com. boxingdayball.eventbrite.com.
Or call 212-629-1921. 212-629-1921.
It's the Boxing Day Masquerade Ball. Doors open at 6 p.m. Music by DJ Notorious, DJ Cat.
It's the elegant, the creme de la creme of Masquerade Balls from 6 p.m. to 12 midnight.
Get your tickets now at boxingdayball.eventbrite.com. boxingdayball.eventbrite.com.
Or call 212-629-1921. 212-629-1921. Oh my God!
This is attorney Roger Archibald, and for the past 30 years, My firm and I have been fighting for the rights of injured New Yorkers, as well as those suffering injuries as a result of police brutality. The lawyers at Roger v. Archibald PLLC have successfully represented individuals who have been severely injured in train, bus, automobile, and construction site accidents. We represent victims of employment discrimination, such as sexual harassment and hostile work environment. We represent victims of civil rights violations, such as police brutality and wrongful death. Additionally, we provide vigorous criminal defense to the wrongfully accused. All injury cases are accepted by the firm on a no recovery, no fee basis. You pay nothing unless we win your case. When it comes to defending our clients in court, we do not blink. We do not back down. If you are injured, you deserve no less. Please call us today for a free confidential consultation at area code 718-237-1111 or visit us on the web at brooklynatty.com. Again, our number is 718-237-1111. You will be happy that you
Live from New York City, it's Retro Sunday on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Retro Sunday.
Things we do, we say, things we say.
Let us start your day off with Sunday morning inspirational gospel. Then our live DJs take over at 12 p.m., playing the best in oldies and classic soul to soul.
Don't go, please stay.
Rock steady, that takes you back to your roots.
I'm getting ready for the heartbreak.
Sunday is where you and your family can draw closer to each other through the power of the music.
Come on and rock me, girl.
Our phone lines are always open, so you can call us up and spread some love. Telephone number is 718-393-5385. Please don't forget to download our free app for Android and iPhone. And you can log on to us from anywhere in the world at www.caribbeanpowerjamradio.com.
My lady soul.
Retro Sunday. Retro Sunday. Retro Sunday. From our family to yours. Happy Sunday.
Receive love on the side. Receive love on the side.
In March 2020, COVID hit with a disproportionately devastating impact on Black and Brown communities. SyncCare founder Tony Welters saw that the care that many take for granted still isn't readily available in predominantly Black and Brown communities. SyncCare is a health and care partner. Our purpose is to everyday improve the health and well-being of those who need care the most, with a deep commitment to Black and Brown communities. Our team members are called to deliver health and care where people live. We refer to our members as family members because we treat them like members of our own families. We believe that care starts with knowing and understanding our family members and their communities. Care Medical Practice, partnered in purpose with SyncCare, is an independent primary care practice that delivers whole person care and well-being services with the help of local physicians and nurses. You can find Care Medical Practice's Brooklyn offices at 322 Linden Boulevard and 481 Atlantic Avenue. Care Medical Practice, partnered in purpose with SyncCare, provides quality care, personal engagement, and better outcomes. To learn more, visit www.sync.care, that's CINQ.CARE, or give us a call at 718-225-4193.
Do you want your next project to stand out? Log on to our website, finaltouchgraphics.com. We specialize in flyer designs, motion designs, website designs, and many more. Let's get started on your next project. Contact us at www.finaltouchgraphics.com or email info@finaltouchgraphics.com.
To go bow for the result, oh. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did win by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl, it's out.
Final Touch. Finaltouchgraphics.com.
Do you have children? Do you have property? then you need to get all your financial documents in place before life unexpectedly changes. For whatever happens, you will need a healthcare proxy, a power of attorney, a will. Call us at 929-610-0074 or make an appointment online at melnewcordislaw.com.
Tune in to Conversations with Dr. Linda on Caribbean Power Jam Radio every Monday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Join the discussion to be inspired, informed, entertained, and educated on social, economic, educational, and health issues affecting our communities. Tune in for exclusive interviews with discussions with weekly center stage guests. Call in your questions and comments every Monday between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The number is 718-393-5385. Download the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app and join the live broadcast on facebook.com/Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Whether you're young or young at heart, Dr. Linda will deliver your weekly dose of straight talk. Conversations with Dr. Linda on Caribbean Power Jam Radio every Monday at 6 p.m.
Jammers, happy birthday to all those who are celebrating. Wishing you health and happiness on your birthday and prosperity in the coming year. Thank you for being a jammer.
Music 24/7 at home, in the office, or in your car. Streaming on all smartphones. www.caribbeanpowerjamradio.com.
When you give me that fast line, fast line, fast line. Fast line, fast line, fast line.
Streaming on all smartphones.
Fast line, fast line, fast line. Fast line, fast line, fast line.
Caribbean Power Jam. We appreciate.
Here at New York City Health and Hospitals Metropolitan, we specialize in the care of patients seeking safe and lasting solutions for weight management. Our bariatric surgery program is available as an alternative treatment for severe obesity. Weight loss surgery can help you achieve life-changing improvements in your overall health and well-being. If you've been struggling with your weight and are thinking about weight loss surgery, let's talk about it. Our bariatric center specializes in a patient-centered intensive approach. We will work hand in hand with you to address all of your concerns and needs as you work towards becoming the best version of yourself. Let us help you on your journey to better health. Please give us a call at 212-423-6492 to schedule an appointment. We look forward to taking excellent care of you. We will be with you every step of the way.
Holidays bring us all together. So let's stay up to date with COVID-19 vaccines and boosters. And mask up if it's crowded indoors. Happy, healthy holidays.
Want to get in contact with CBJ? For advertising and all other business inquiries, call our office at 347-425-8227. That's 347-425-8227.
Hi, this is Rabbi Eli Cohen from the Crown Heights Jewish Community Council with a special opportunity for listeners of the Research Show. If you have a small business, or if you would like to start a business and you have a great idea, we can help you with free courses in how to grow your business and free business counseling sessions with an experienced business counselor. Please call me, Rabbi Eli Cohen, 718-771-9000, and we'll get you hooked into this amazing opportunity.
This is One Guyana. Get ready for the return of the world's biggest chutney show, Clash of the Titans, March 18, 2023, the Guyana National Stadium. All the big bands and artists from around the world clashing on one night, featuring stars from Trinidad, Suriname, Holland, Canada, USA, and We Won Guyana. Get ready, Guyana. Feel the power of Fire Fest production and Caribbean Power Jam. This is Clash of the Titans.
COVID-19 variants are still around. It's a good thing there are new boosters targeted to take them out. The new bivalent boosters are here. Bullseye. Everyone 5 and older should get boosted today. To learn more, visit nyc.gov/vaccine finder or call 877-VAX4-NYC.
It's the most anticipated event of the year, Jammers New Year's Eve Ball, Saturday, December 31st, 2022. It's a night of pure elegance and enchantment. Dressed to impress ladies and gentlemen, Tropical Breeze Ballroom, 1367 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11203. Advance tickets are $40 and it's more at the door. Bottle packages and birthday packages are available. Call 347-425-8227. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. Jammers Ball 2022, or visit Caribbean Power Jam Radio, 169 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. It's Jammers Ball 2022. Get your tickets now.
The bills are paid. All commercials are over. It's time for another music mega mix on the #1 internet trend, Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Turn it up.
New York. BadMan Benny. You know what the thing I mean, I say Caribbean Power Jam. Some boy if you know. Simple as I represent, one not government. Right now, sound up, but sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam. I go bust them big. Sound up, but sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Benny, one knock, one clap, no time at all. You know fire one pop with repeated shot, automatic your lap. Head a roll like jelly and chop. Dub plate in the body and stop. Triple dub plate pan heavy sound clash. Benny, play about the chop. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Alright, Benny, tell them no fear, man. Are you a kill sound from day one? Oh, them fi disrespect Caribbean Power Jam when we a kill from day one. Them coulda big like King Kong. Benny a fire shot, man a fling bomb. Pump pick off like sick man. Them dumpy bad fly, and them gal and pitch pan. So tell them sound up, but sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Yeah man, you know what the thing there now, they do it and done by simple as I represent for the whole Caribbean Power Jam family. Yeah man, Brooklyn, I'm here saying you.
So the gallery has returned. Thank you all for joining us this evening here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. It's the gallery. We spell it DAGALLERY. Once again, you can find the gallery on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Mixcloud, as well as on YouTube. So we invite you all to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and like our Facebook page. And we thank you all for all that's joining us. And also make sure you download the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app, because to everybody out there that's on the app, continue to keep it locked. We will continue on with our discussion later on in the program in terms of disciplining children. Some comments came up in the chat, so I want to make sure I read those off later on. But of course, before we get into that, as we are beginning the second hour of our show, this is the segment of the program that we call Looking Forward, where we play music from the up-and-coming artists. So any artists out there, you have any music that you would like to have played here on the gallery, you can submit it to us. Contact us via our social media pages, and we'll give you the details on how you can have your music played here. So what we're going to do, we're going to play 3 songs, and you, the listening audience, will have an opportunity to vote for your favorite of these 3 songs that we will play. There will be a poll set up on the Twitter page for the gallery, as well as on YouTube later on after the show. Actually, it's probably going to go up. See if I can get it up before the show ends this evening. where you'll be able to vote for your favorite of these 3 songs that we are about to play at this time. So once again, this is the Looking Forward segment. So regardless of genre, regardless of your location around the world, you can submit your music and we will have it played here on this segment. So once again, all of you are becoming artists, all of you, rising stars, feel free to contact us, the gallery, via our social media pages. So that way we can give you all the details on how you can submit your music to be played here. So we're going to get into these 3 songs at this time. We're going to get into the first artist out of Kenya, I believe Nairobi, Kenya. She goes by the name of Trisha, and this song is called It's a Good Look.
You know I kill them with pattern and style. Till every day them have you watch me profile. Yeah, Trisha, dancing, MLND. Wendy. You know I make it look good and it's a good look, yeah. Make it look good and it's a good look. We full of fashion and style, no matter what them want say. And we full up of flavor like a cook. And never name brand thing, we will rock it on. And never second hand thing, I may like the corner. This your African queen, the on the scene and it's a good look, yeah. Make it look good and it's a good look, yeah. Anytime the lioness step in, I come to represent our royal regime. Always a hustle, cause me I forget the cream. So when me touch a scene, you know me fresh and me clean. Like the definition of a queen, I bring a whole vibe, yeah. Looking like me own a couple gold mine, yeah. Them I wonder who designed it and where them fi find it. Everything original, nobody cannot style me. Na 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 na, you know I make it look good and it's a good look, yeah. Make it look good and it's a good look. Me full of fashion and style, no matter what they want to say. And we full up of flavor like a cook. And if I name brand thing, we will rock it on. I live a second hand thing, I mean I like the corner. This your African queen, the on the scene and it's a good look, yeah. Make it look good and it's a good look, yeah. From me born, I know every day me have it. Mama show me how to survive with broke pocket, yo. And true we full up of pride, them wonder how we survive. Every time them coulda call it black magic, yeah. Now you see me in the video, dripping every time. Yeah, my people living up, no bad mind. Cause you never see the struggle, nor the tears where we cry. Still we know the Most High will always provide. You know I make it look good and it's a good look, yeah. Make it look good and it's a good look. We full of fashion and style, no matter what they want to say. And we full up of flavor like a cook. And if I name brand thing, we will rock it on. I live a second hand thing, I mean I like the corner. This your African queen, the on the scene and it's a good look, yeah. Make it look good and it's a good look.
So that is Trisha, song called It's a Good Look, out of Kenya. Next song I'm going to play is from Isaiah Mentor out of JA, and this song is called End of Days.
Behold mankind, the beginning of the end is at hand. Right now, I can feel it when the wind blows. I can see it in people's eyes, and the violent way how the ocean flows. The wrath of Jah will come crashing on their doors. Judgment for them and those who wear old Babylon clothes. Rastaman been warning, teaching and chanting about the evil things we are doing. Peace and love could be everlasting if we would listen to Jah teaching. And I believe it's the end of day down here on Jah earth. ends up as our calamity. I really hope that mankind can prove me wrong by start to treat each other's like human. Excuse me for my pessimistic opinion.
That is music from Isaiah Mentor's song called Ends of Days. And coincidentally, in that song, he mentioned that children don't have respect for their elders. But once again, we'll get back to that conversation later on in the program. This is the Looking Forward segment, playing the music from the up-and-coming artists. So once again, any artists out there that has music they would like to submit for this segment of our show, just feel free to contact the gallery via our social media pages. And also, these 3 songs we are playing, about to play the 3rd song just now, you'll have an opportunity to vote for on our YouTube channel as well as the Twitter page for the gallery. So, went from Kenya over to Jamaica. Now we're rounding it off with Dominica with Abia Yisrael song called Seek First. That right there is music from Abia Yisrael, song called Seek First. So you'll be able to vote for those 3 songs on the Twitter page for the gallery shortly, as well as on our YouTube channel. So at this time, we're going to play the winning song from the songs we played last week. And it happens to be King Malachia's song called Balling.
Be still. I see they cooking up lies to hide the truth, and balling in the streets now. Vampire hunting the souls of the weak. Yes, balling in the streets now. But I know the hurt belongs to the meek. Please run away from the council of the heathens. They're here to bring darkness to your soul. I know this world must be replenished. Yes, and in the end, Yahweh will sit on the throne. So don't you lose yourself now for material gains. Don't sell yourself short for no fortune and fame. Balling in the streets now. Oh, now vampire hunting the souls of the weak. Oh, balling in the streets now. taker. In them there's no beauty to behold. No, all the book has been opened. Yeah, and all the story has been told.
Once again, that is your winner from the songs we played last week. That is King Malakia's song called Balling in the Streets. So once again, for the 3 songs we played earlier, you'll be able to vote for your favorite of those 3 songs from Trisha, Isaiah Mentor, or Abia Yisrael on the YouTube channel for the gallery, as well as on our YouTube channel shortly. But for those in the chat, we'll put those links out there as well. So once again, we thank you all for joining us here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Thanking you all for listening this evening. We will get back into our discussion in regards to parenting and the way to discipline children when it comes to parenting, especially dealing with today's age. So I'm gonna play one song and then we'll be speaking to George Prophet shortly. He's the winner of the Looking Forward segment from last week. So once again, keep it locked to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So once again, thank you all for joining us here this evening. So once again, just continue to keep it locked.
I saw the man rest hero, and this a turbulence, the future and some more. I just can't get enough of you. I see you every day. I've got great love for you. Words cannot explain. When all is said, it's up to you. Will you come my way? I am so in love with you. Don't leave my side, won't you stay? Please be mine. Promise you, girl, I won't waste your time. Please be mine. I will love you for the rest of my life. Not tip on your front line. Rasta you want, Rasta you get. You want it so badly, come find me. Ask and it shall be given, no swear.
Ask and it shall be given. There will be no resistance. Always running in the mood of commitment. The love you offer to this girl is persistence. Turbulence, take my hand to the moon and back. Lock down this love like a lion in a pack. Cherish all the moments that we have. Play back this love like your favorite soundtrack. Blessed, we are blessed, we no mess with this stress. You got us girl so obsessed when we kiss and caress. The emotions running wild on my chest makes it hard to express.
Please be mine. Promise you, girl, I won't waste your time. Please be mine. I will love you for the rest of my life. Not tip on your front line. Rasta you want, Rasta you get. You want it so badly, come find me. Ask and it shall be given, no swear. Some more raw, let me tell you the truth. Hey baby, you cute. No, it's not but you fit for my boo. Hey, sipping your Chardonnay, I'm sipping my brew. Me nah gonna make you blue. Why won't you skip to my loo?
Just like a king needs a queen by his side, a partner for life. You know I'll ride all time for my guy. Yeah, turbulence, me I can skip to the truth. You give me feeling so good.
So once again, and now tuned into the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Thank you all for joining us this evening, and we will be joined at this moment with by George Prophet, the winner of the Looking Forward segment. Thanking you for joining us this evening. Welcome to the gallery, Mr. George Prophet. You can introduce yourself to the listening audience.
Good night, thanks for having me.
Once again, thank you for joining us.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Thank you.
I can hear you loud and clear. So once again, we're joined by George Prophet. I believe it's the first time that you are actually joining us here on the gallery. Congratulations for winning the Looking Forward segment last week. So let the audience know a little bit about yourself.
You break up a little bit at the end. Could you repeat what you said? Just at the end you break up.
Oh, I'm now just asking you to introduce yourself. Let people know who George Prophet is. Let them know a little bit more about yourself.
Okay, thank you. First, I must say thanks to the gallery for having me on, and not only to the gallery, but to all the gallery listeners who tune in to the show. Well, my name is George Prophet, and I'm from Portland, Jamaica. I'm a lovers rock reggae artist. If anything you want to know about me personally, you can just ask me. I'm there to answer the question.
Yeah. So how long have you been in this business called music? How long have you been doing this lovers rock thing?
Well, that's two different questions. First, I've been in the music business for, shouldn't say I've been in the music. The music has been inside of me from a tender age. I grew up in the church, started singing in the church, went to school and started singing in the school. I grew up around sound system, which I had family-owned sound system. It was very close by, so I've been mingling with the music from, I can't tell you when, from a little boy. And now, the lovers rock part of it. Now, well, Barry Salmon and Gregory Isaac, they are my two idols. And I've been listening to them from a tender age. And that's where I really get my inspiration from. From like in the teens, I've been writing lovers rock music. Probably never took the music that serious, because I've always been doing my 9 to 5. But as time goes, the music grows on you, and at some point you realize you can't resist. So I start doing what I love to do.
And what as you mentioned, you're starting to take it more seriously now. Was there a particular event or a particular thing that happened? You mentioned, watching, Beres Hammond and various others, but was there something specific, whether it was recent or in the past, that made you say, yeah, I need to take this more seriously than I was doing before?
It's more the encouragement of people. A lot of time you're doing something and you don't see what you're doing. Other people see it more than you. So the driving force of the people, the encouragement from them, I think that was my driving force, and that is still my driving force.
So once again, we are talking to George Prophet, once again the winner of the Looking Forward segment of the gallery from last week, and he's joining us, joining us from Jamaica. So we just do thank you for taking that time out to join us here this evening. Once again, also congratulations on winning last week. And what we're gonna do right now is get into your winning song from last week, the song that's entitled I Like It. So once again, this is George Prophet, I Like It.
Baby, you like it? Yes, I do. You're sweeter than the bee in a honey. Baby, you're my honeycomb. Oh my gosh, yes. Don't you ever think that it's funny? You keep me in the zone. I said I like it how you do it when you do it. Baby, you like it. I love the way you do it when you do it. Baby, I've got to admit, I love how you kiss and caress. I love it when you rest away down my chest. I love it you care. Baby, you like it. I absolutely like it.
So it's a little bit of I Like It from George Prophet, who is joining us here on the gallery this evening. And what we always do for all of those that step into the gallery, all of our winners for the Looking Forward segment, when they do join us, we just want you to sing a little piece of this song called I Like It. Just want to make everybody out there know that we are speaking to the real George Prophet at this time and not somebody that's just standing in for him. So just sing us a little bit of this song, I Like It.
Yeah, before I said it, let me correct you. You said I was joining from Jamaica. I'm from Jamaica, but I'm joining you from New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Right now. New Jersey. Not a problem, cause it's a little correction.
Yeah, no problem. I thought you were still out there, but yes, thanks for the correction.
Ooh, baby, you like it? Yes, I do. You're sweeter than the bee in a honey. Baby, you're my honeycomb. Oh my gosh, yeah. Don't you ever think that it's funny? Woman, you keep me in the zone. I said I like it when you do it, when you do it. Baby, you like it. I said I love it when you do it, when you do it. Baby, I've got to admit. I said I love how you kiss and caress. I love it when you rest away down my chest. And I love it when you whisper in my ear, telling me softly that you care. Baby, you like it? I absolutely like it. Baby, you like it? Yes, I love it and I've got to admit.
A little bit of the I Like It, just so that everybody know that we are speaking to the real George Prophet right now. Joining us from New Jersey, not from Jamaica, but he's from Jamaica. So tell us a little bit about that journey. You know, from Jamaica, living in the U.S. Well, I'm assuming you're living in the U.S. currently, or you're back and forth. You know, how was that transition, especially when it comes to dealing with music? You know, how is that, that transplanting from one place to another affect your musical career overall?
Well, I don't think the transition affect my music. I think it helps my music. Before I live here, I used to go back and forth, and I used to travel before traveling to America. When I came here, first it was quite easy because luckily I came to an area where a few people from my district was living, friends and stuff. So when I came over first, they used to take me out to clubs, whatever, meet DJs and meeting people who now becomes my fan and stuff. So for me, it was quite good. It was easy. I guess some people, have a more difficult time because they might end up somewhere where they are not people that they know from back home and stuff. But for me, it was fairly easy because I live very close to the Bronx. I just live across the bridge, and I have lots of immediate family there as well. So it was quite easy for me.
So once again, George Prophet, also let people know where they can find you online, where they can find your music. I know you have tons of music out there, but let people know where they can specifically find your music and get in touch with you.
Yeah, well, in terms of music, all my music are on all major digital platforms. You go to YouTube, you're gonna find me on YouTube, Jazz Prophet Music, Instagram, Jazz Prophet Music, my Facebook page is Jazz Prophet Dub. If you wanna get in contact with Jazz Prophet, you can get in touch with Louis Laudat, Goldilocks Promotion. And the right spelling for Jazz Prophet is GeorgeProphet.
And is that your real name, or is that your stage name, the Prophet, I should say, part of your name?
No, my surname is Thomas. So George is my real name.
So this is George Prophet. So as you see into your future, just praying for, much success, prosperity in your future as you continue to go on, with your career. We definitely do thank you for joining us here in the gallery this evening. But before we let you go, I just want to ask this question. I don't know how much of the show you caught earlier, but I just wanted to get your opinion on this subject that we were talking about in terms of parenting, in terms of disciplining children. You can decline to answer if you actually want to, but we were talking about whether parents should still, beat children, or if not, what are the methods of disciplining children, especially when they get out of hand and get disrespectful, as many children do today.
Well, I am for beating, and I'm not for beating.
Okay.
I think first you just don't get up and beat a child. You speak to them, try to get them to understand what you're saying. But if you acknowledge that the child fully understands what you're saying to him and he's trying to do the opposite, well, the next result is some beating.
And there you have it from the Prophet himself. Once again, we do thank you for joining us this evening. And since you're so close, I guess, whenever you actually in New York City, we could actually have you come, in studio. We can work on that as well. So once again, I didn't realize that you were that close, but knowing that you are here in the Tri-State area, that is something that we could definitely work on in the future, to have you join us in the studio.
Yeah, I'm just 15 minutes. Yeah. I'm just 15 minutes from the Bronx.
Yeah. So anything else you want to leave to the audience before we let you go?
Well, I want to thank you again, and I want to thank the staff of the gallery. I want to thank the promoter, Louis Laudat. I want to do a few shout-outs. Shout-out to Derek Dolores, Millicent Black, Presenter Clearly. Sometimes you got the names in the mouth, and start call names, some stuff. Yeah, Sophie Angel, and all the people who support Jazz Prophet. If you don't hear your name,
don't worry about it. Yeah.
No problem. All the DJs who play Jazz Prophet, all the people who support Jazz Prophet in any way. Always remember, Jazz Prophet don't take your support for granted. And Jazz Prophet love all of you more than you know. And one thing I will always say, without the support of you, the people, we will be nothing. So whether you hear your name call or you don't hear your name call, and if it's a supporter of Jazz Prophet and you're not on tonight, enough love and respect to you, and be safe for the Christmas and beyond.
And you definitely got a lot of supporters out there. Some of the names that you mentioned, they're actually out there in the chat on Facebook as well. So, and many more. So once again, if you didn't mention your name, charge it to his mind at its heart. So once again, we do thank you for joining us this evening. And we're going to get into another one from George Prophet off of the same rhythm. This one is called Those Eyes. So once again, we do thank you, George Prophet, for joining us. And everybody out there, thank you for joining us as well. And continue to keep it locked. Still have some more show to go, but we just letting George Prophet depart from us at this time.
Thank you. Thank you.
The size of your baby, those steamy eyes, those dreamy eyes, baby, those eyes of yours, is telling me 1,000 words, and it's the most beautiful language, oh gosh, that I have ever heard. It's telling me that you love me, and you'll never put no one above me. And I'm sure what it's saying to me is true, 'cause I'm feeling the same way about you. It's all about those eyes, oh gosh, it's all about those eyes. It's all about those eyes. That's what makes me realize there is one thing I can tell you about those eyes. Those eyes never lie. So baby, let me hold your hand, yeah.
So that is Those Eyes from George Prophet, or for the same rhythm. So once again, thanking him for joining us, and thank you all out there. See Louise Lauded out there, Joan Miller. I want to welcome Violet White to the gallery. Good, big up yourself, DJ Presenter. See you out there, and Andrea Brown, as well as the Garfield Blake. Well, that's King Malakia. Welcome, Violet White. As well as, I know there was a couple of names that George Prophet himself mentioned earlier. Sophie Angel, who was out there earlier. So once again, just thanking you all for joining us on the gallery this evening. Of course, we have some more time. We have a few more minutes before we end the program this evening. Just wanted to read some of the comments that were put out there earlier. And those that are out there in the chat, you can actually join us in this conversation as well before we end the program this evening. We were talking about disciplining children. What are some of the ways to discipline children? In the U.S., it's frowned upon to beat children. Those of us of Caribbean descent or from the Caribbean, beating, even in the South in America, beating is was a regular thing when it comes to disciplining children. And of course, we're not proposing child abuse or going too far, or leaving whelps and cuts and marks and causing children to bleed and be broken up and stuff like that. We're just talking strictly discipline, but any type of physical contact with children is frowned upon in the U.S. We were talking about Amari Stoudemire, who was arrested for assaulting his daughter, and he said that he was, he beat her basically because she was disrespectful, lying, and talking back. Queen One Love Denise said, it all depends on the situation, and it all depends on the child, because some children you can discipline and they still would not obey your words, so you have to just handle them. We just love by letting them know there's rules and regulations, and they will have to obey the rules whether they like it or not, and hopefully it sinks in their head before they get their own children. So that's from Queen One Love Denise out there in the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app. And over on the Facebook, Mackenzie has a similar sentiment. She said different children require different levels of discipline. Back up your words and rules with consequences or actions. If they know you bluff a threat 10 times before doing anything, they will test you. So once again, we're speaking about discipline, speaking about beating children, whether it's appropriate, whether it's not appropriate. So it's probably a conversation we'll continue on in another program. But once again, if you do have any comments as well, those that are listening, you can feel free to put that out there in the chat, and we'll get that on here. So once again, it's the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Thank you all for joining us this evening. As we have a few more minutes, gonna get into a little bit more music, probably get into some more comments that are out there before we close as well. And we once again thanking George Prophet, for joining us this evening. And thank you all out there that's tuned into the gallery for listening as well. Once again, also the number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So you can feel free to call us up if you want to make any comments as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The gallery with BadMan Benny.
Nothing can justify taking away control from a little girl to satisfy. You're dirty like a junk crow, nasty, disgusting parasite. I'm in a cure of X. Any man would do that should I lose them life. And if your seats are not tucked up, you're just as bad.
Presenter said, pull that one up. This is Kalia, Nothing Can Justify, right here in the gallery. As we have a few more minutes, want to hear your thoughts on disciplining children and how you do so today.
If I taking away control from a little girl to satisfy. You're dirty like a junk crow, nasty, disgusting parasite. I'm in a cure of X. Any man would do that should I lose them life. And if your seats are not tucked up, you're just as bad. Ooh, ooh, a full time we stop, ignore this. Ooh, ooh, teach your son if it's stop, destroy where. Ooh, ooh, when we are gonna start, see justice. I'm mad, this sad. Some say you lose your mind. But when them get you as she talk, no you have no sense to deny. Cause you know I say it wrong, I still forcing sin, no she terrified. I know you leave her with the trauma, leave her with the memory for her life. No matter how she try to embrace you, she can't go back. Ooh, ooh, a full time with stop, ignore this.
Call it to what you want to. I just love my chilling time. I get a thrill like every day, sitting here and watching the children play. I read them a book and I tell them stories. You should hear the things they say. And every time somebody greets me, says hello, I take it easy. I say hello now, how you feeling? You be safe, it was a pleasure meeting you. Peace of mind is a and it's a trip that I love to take. And every time that I make this journey, it just blows my mind away. Peace of mind is a holiday, and it's a trip that I love to take. And every time that I make
And Hazel over on Facebook says, hitting also shows kids that they have to use violence to resolve issues. They'll go through life with poor problem-solving skills.
it only causes stress. You may not realize it, but you're truly blessed. And I know sometimes it's hard. You've worked all day and you don't see rewards. Come on, my brother, let down your guard. Aim for the skies, you might just reach the stars. I know it's money that you're trying to make, but if you're tired, you should take a break. It's not worth it if you break down. There's just a way too much at stake. Take a vacation if you want to. Spend some time with the ones that want you to be okay, because they love you. Oh my God, I said I wanna thank you.
Once again, thank you all for joining us here in the gallery this evening. Before we all go, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram as well as on Twitter. And for the Looking Forward segment, you can vote for the songs we played earlier, Trisha, Isaiah Mentor, or Abia Yisrael on our YouTube channel and our Twitter page. And we thank George Prophet for joining us earlier as well. And I'm not a proponent of child abuse. I was just, of course, throwing some things out there just to keep the conversation going. But also, before we leave, we always end off the show with a positive note, with a positive quote. I'll change things up a little bit in regards to the conversation that we were having. I'll go straight to the Bible itself. This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 13, which it says, "Withhold not correction from the child, for though thou beat him with the rod, he will not die." And until next time, saying, God bless.
Energy flows, your attention goes, yeah. Energy flows, your attention goes, oh Lord. Yeah. Energy flows, your attention goes.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
There's a place, there's a time for us to look within. 'Cause I know love will smile again. There's a place, there's a time for everything. But love will reign again. Chaman, no love, adapt me say. And all the negative vibes, if you move and go back. Me love me life and me love everybody. I love alone where you push out there. Accentuate only positivity. Me love me daddy and me love me mommy. Soul man I give them me a tis style. Yeah, warning to the ungodly. There's a place, there's a time for us to look within. 'Cause I know love will smile again. There's a place, there's a time for everything. But love will reign again. If I want thing me know, love I go fall like snow. And you reap what you sow. So nobody up in a puppy show. Make a good vibes flow. Me a negative not two. Me no sniff, me no blow. I only go to the place where me grow. There's a place, there's a time for us to look within. 'Cause I know love will smile again. There's a place, there's a time for everything. But love will reign again. One love.
Reggae vibe, Crown Prince would say, yeah. Stop the fighting so early in the morning. All this hatred should be over. The generation getting colder. Give your brother man a shoulder. And stop the fighting so early in the morning. Man, I feel them a what's up? We know one that yes so. Too much life I go up in a smoke like a tobacco. Innocent you frazzle with the bullet from your nostril. Them you channel no heart me if you wonder it's a puzzle. Dance in the blood and then I blame it on the struggle. And I tell me why you drink because no food on the sea bubble. Before you unite and take yourself from trouble. A crime you go hard up on the double. Put on me, Mach 11, yeah, 357, yeah. Nobody take no more innocent life. Zip out the magazine, that's where the pebble. Don't live a life of miserable. Racism should be over.
Want to get in contact with CBJ? For advertising and all other business inquiries, call our office at 347-425-8227. That's 347-425-8227. Want to get in contact with CBJ? For advertising and all other business inquiries, call our office.
Sick, nourished, age protected. Bring clothes for the naked. Weak when we're separated. Spread your love and kill out the hatred. And most of the time, bad mind because of war. I'm telling you, children, open your mind. Now is the time to make your meds stray far. Fire burn the heathen. Kill it. Chill, nobody move so silly. Left the blood in the vein and nobody spill it. Find a girlfriend, make a youth out of your willy. Grab a fork and see dirt, they go tilly.
Trust in the day, cause in the night you never see them. Holy parties we do as mankind, they are well hidden. And anything I don't see, I don't hear. From them things that I tell me never fear, I'll never know what kind of battle you fight for me. Strength and hope, you be my strength and hope. In times like this I cannot cope. Jah give me strength and hope. You be my strength and hope. In times like this, I cannot go. Jah give me strength and hope. We are talking about strength, we don't mean no strength.
You're listening to Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
Feel the music, feel the energy. Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
Do you want your next project to stand out? Log on to our website, finaltouchgraphics.com. We specialize in flyer designs, motion designs, website design.